Hey Plant Pals, Mike the Kid Gardener, and today's video is a challenge from the New Orleans gardener, Tnog. It's the hashtag Tnog, T-N-O-G, getting to know you tag. And what you do is you answer 40 questions about yourself, and then you tag 5 other people in to, it's a fun way of getting to know the community. The garden, well, not just the garden community, but just the YouTube community in general. Because not all of us do gardening. Some of us do all other things. I happen to do hydroponic gardening. My my channel is about the chaotic things that I do, and of course, when I'm going to do something that I've been told won't work, I'm going to try it because that's what I do. So while I answer these questions, I'm going to take this strawberry cutting. I'm going to put it in this old protein jug into a net cup. I'm going to see if I can grow some strawberries inside. I received a packet of 10 of the slips. I got 10 of these. So they're going to go into a raised bed outside. It's starting to warm up a little bit. Still might be too cold to put them out, but I'm definitely going to try to grow some strawberries in a raised bed and maybe some hanging baskets. I haven't decided yet, but I'm going to try growing one inside because that's what I do. I have fun. Gardening should be fun. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this protein jug. It's empty. I'm going to fill it up. Try not to, yep, making a mess. That's also what I do. That's why it's Mike's the chaotic gardening and not Mike's the well thought out planned gardening. So I'm going to see how much that gets me up to. I think this takes like 1.5 gallons to fill. Be right back. All right. I got the water up to, well, I think it's a good level. There's some moisture in the bottom where the plant roots can sit. And put it in there and fill the rest up with soil. But anyway, on to the questions, because that'll take me a whole 2 minutes. Do I have pets? No. I've had pets growing up my entire life. My wife is allergic to pretty much all animals. I mean, she's been kind enough to offer to go on getting shots and stuff like that so I could have a pet. That's how awesome she is. But I said no because, don't want her to go through that. I'm not in a relationship. Well, yes, I just mentioned my wife. Do you drink alcohol? My wife never really drank. I don't think she's ever drank until we met, which is not a reflection on me, but we've had we've tried different things to see if we liked them, and turns out she likes Moscato. So occasionally, on a special occasion, we'll have a glass of Moscato. And sometimes I'll make a mudslide for her. Like on her birthday, she'll have a chocolate mudslide, which is just a chocolate flavored liqueur drink with the cream, and it's really good. Look it up, mudslide. Do you believe in God? Yes, I do. I have a very personal relationship with God. I don't believe in. I was raised in several organized religions, and a lot of them were very, very bad. Even the ones who started out good, the deeper you got, kind of like they would start putting demands upon you and didn't much care for it. And they weren't good demands. It was usually whoever was leading was basically wanting things for themselves. They want the gold-plated car as opposed to giving to the poor. So kind of don't care for that stuff. But, that's neither here nor there. But I do believe in God. Definitely have a personal relationship with God. And I know the Bible pretty much backwards and forwards because I was raised in several religions. Hot dogs or cheeseburgers? That's a tough one. It's really mood dependent. I guess I'll say cheeseburgers if I were to have just one. Favorite food? Guess I'll be boring and say pizza, because you can always change a pizza up to whatever toppings you want. So it's kind of never the same. What do I drink in the morning? I tend to start my morning with water. Can I do 100 push-ups? I used to. I used to work out in bodybuilding in my youth, my far youth. Haven't in many, many a year. I do need to get back to working out. I had a beautiful gym in my basement, which got flooded and kind of put the kibosh on that, but I do need to get back into it. It's just going to cost a lot of money to get it back up to where it was. Favorite season of the year? Spring, like most people. Although I do enjoy the other seasons. I really loved fall, but as an adult, fall lets me know that winter and shoveling and stuff is coming. um, Favorite hobby? Gardening. I also do like to play video games to relax and watch TV, movies, that sort of thing. Do I have tattoos? I have two very terrible tattoos. I got tattoos right before the tattoo boom came, where everybody was on TV and doing TV tattoos. So people's tattoos today are way leagues better than the tattoo I got back like 30 years ago. It's just the 30-year-old tattoo is just terrible. It's one's a mermaid on a rock, which looks like a blob, and there's the other one is from a TV show because I'm a blurred black nerd. It's from a TV show called Babylon 5. So any like deep cut nerds will know what that show is, and it's one of the ships, but it didn't look right. You know, like I said, I paid like a lot of money for terrible, terrible tattoos that don't even look like what they're supposed to be. I just never bothered to get them fixed because now those tattoos would be 10 times what I paid to get them fixed. Do I wear glasses? Now, once I hit my 40s, I start to wear readers when if I have to read something small. Other than that, no. I have astigmatism, so glasses actually hurt my brain to wear. Same with contacts. They won't fit on my football-shaped eyeballs. Do you have any phobias or fears? Just the usual. I mean, no crazy fears. I'm not comfortable with like heights if I'm unstable, but I lived on the top of a condo, the top floor, and I'd look out all the time. It never bothered me. But like, of course I don't want a spider crawling on me, or mind spiders. I used to have one as a pet when I was a kid. Then it bit me, and I kind of had a fear with spiders after that. Do I have a nickname? I'm gonna pass on that. Favorite candy? Butterfingers. Although I can't really eat those anymore. It's just pure sugar. Do I believe in ghosts? No, although I have had some encounters that I can't really explain. Like weird people, be going in somebody's house and swearing I saw a person in the corner in like their basement, and I described the person. It was the person's father that had passed on. Don't put too much credit in it, but it's kind of weird. Rain or snow? If I was a rich person, I would love snow because someone else would go shovel it for me. But seeing as how I do a lot more gardening now, I prefer rain. Do I have any piercings? I have one in my left ear. Got it when I was like 16. My age? 52. I was going to say mid-50s, but 52. I don't care if people know. French fries or onion rings? French fries, definitely. Do I have children? No. Although I've always raised everybody else's kids. Like, everybody puts their kids on me and makes me, like, watch them. Like, pets and children, they all love me and gravitate toward me. I'm the person, I'll be walking through the grocery store, and I'll look down, there's a kid clinging to my leg, and the parent is shocked and horrified. The kid is just tickled pink. They think it's great. The the big scary guy that they know is just a teddy bear. Favorite color? Purple. Can I sing? Definitely not. I was always asked to sing at church until they actually heard me sing. Then I was not asked ever again. Can I whistle? Sort of. Where was I born? Minnesota. All my life, although I spent every summer in the South. But that's where one part of my family's from. The other side's from the North, so I got to experience both. Do I have any siblings? No. Which is funny because both my parents came from huge families, and I think they just wanted to have the one kid, and that was it. Can I cook? Yes, I can cook. My wife likes my cooking, which makes me happy, and it's good enough for me. Can I swim? Yeah, I was born a fish. Since I could remember, I used to go jump in lakes and swim and pools, and I never had a problem. Shower or bath? I prefer showers. I think it's kind of gross sitting in your own dirt water. I know people that will shower and then take a bath, which I guess whatever floats your boat. And I can understand the point of relaxing, if you had a hard day. But to me, I like that stinging shower to kind of massage my muscles after I've did hard work. City or nature? I am a city person, although now that I'm gardening a lot more, I'm kind of leaning towards nature. But I still think even if I was like a billionaire, I would just buy a penthouse with like a huge, the floor beneath me would be all indoor gardening, and then the balcony would be gardening. Um, are you a good friend? I believe so. I'm very loyal until you cross me. Then I'll kind of cut you off because, eh. Any broken bones? I broke my arm in 3 places. I fell out of a tree as a kid trying to show off for girls and fell right on a branch that broke off and broke my arm in 3 places. How many TVs in my home? Probably like 7. Although I pretty only much watch. One's for my security cameras. One I watch, and then there's one in the office. There's one that my wife watches. So pretty much 4. I only watch TV mostly. Worst pain ever. I was stabbed through the arm with a German boot knife. That's kind of like why I don't like to show myself on camera too much. I do have a lot of scars. The boot knife went straight through my arm, came out the other side. You can see all the other scars I have. And that was not the worst pain. The worst pain was one day I was supposed to have my wisdom teeth removed when I was a little kid. And one day I was just sitting there watching TV and my jaw was hurting. I heard this loud, super loud crack. And then the most excruciating pain I've ever felt. And what happened was the molar shattered and exposed the nerve. So it was just pure nerve hanging out in my mouth. And that was the worst pain I've ever experienced in my entire life. And I've crashed my bike, knocked myself out. I've done, I'm a typical boy where, jump off the top of a garage when I was like 4 and stuff like that. And, would hurt myself. But no, that nerve pain in that tooth, that was the worst. Let's see, where am I at? Do I like to dance? No, I'm terrible at dancing. Terrible at singing, terrible at dancing. My wife is good at both, so I just watch her. Camping or hotel? Ooh, that's kind of a tough one. I like both. Hotels kind of gross me out because, if they're not clean to my standard, so, but then outside can be gross too. I'll vote camping. Do you think you're weird? Well, by the answers to these questions, I'm sure everybody does. And I agree. I like to do things my way. That's why I'm chaotic. And I'll listen to people, but I'm also, I want to try things. I want to see. People told me that I could never grow certain things inside, that it would be just a futile effort. I might, get 1 or 2 peppers to grow. And I think I've kind of proven that not to be true, at least for me. How long have I been gardening? Gardening inside 4 years. And outside, this will be my 2nd year outside. Let's see, if I could grow one thing, only one thing if I grow any one thing in my garden, what would it be? Peppers, of course. Everybody who knows me. What is my grow zone for? And the final question, that was 40. And 41 is to tag 5 creators to participate in this tag. I'd like to tag an important homestead, our Georgia suburban homestead. Yes, it's a mess. Garden. Holy Living. And I think Psalms 146 was already been tagged. And if she's already been tagged, then Glades Garden Girl. Those are some channels that I really dig. All right. So anyway, let's finish this up. This is how fast it's going to be for me to do this. Yeah, I think I'll take these stones out for now. In here. So what you want to do with this is to lay out the roots so that this part is dry, and then weigh this part down. If I could maybe poke it through the thing here, get through, get down. All right. So as you can see, that's how fast it is for me to plant something hydroponically inside. Again, I am not guaranteeing I'm going to be successful, but I guarantee you that I'll enjoy trying it. Because I know people that have said that strawberries have to have a ton of air underneath them. Like they'll put like 2 fish tank pumps into something this size just to make sure that the water's super agitated. They say you can't grow strawberries cracky style like this. I'm gonna try. Yeah. All right. That was my 40 questions. I'd like to thank the New Orleans gardener Tnog for coming up with this tag challenge, and she invites everybody to join in because that's fun to get to know the gardening community. All right. Any comments, questions, leave in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have an awesome day.